This comment is referencing the video that I made about how we ignore our own bodily functions and our intuition to just keep moving forward the way that we've been taught by society. And this commenter is completely on the money. This is something that's a huge problem with our society and our current work structure. If you want to go back and watch that video in full, you can check that out and then come back right here. Our society is set up in such a way that when we start school at a very young age, we are immediately taught to suppress our bodily urges. We can't eat when we want to. We can't sleep when we want to. We can't just get up and go to the bathroom when we want to. We're trained out of knowing how to listen to these basic needs that we have. And that continues in the workplace. And you can't just rebel against it, because if you're in school and you just get up to go to the bathroom, you can get yelled at, you can get in trouble, you can go to the principal's office if it's a regular thing. Or if you're at your job and you're in an important meeting, but you really need to sleep or to eat something, you can't just take a nap on the table or just excuse yourself and go get a snack. And I think this is a huge problem, especially in America, because we don't understand how to listen to ourselves and our needs first, whereas in other places, that's not always the case. In places like Paris, the workday starts much later. People take the entire month of August off. They take long breaks, like a breakfast break, 2-hour lunch breaks. The days end early, and they understand the idea of work-life boundaries where people don't just contact you off hours. And when the pressure is off in such a way where you can really just listen to your body and what it needs, you're able to take care of yourself at a much better rate, which means we're going to have lower levels of things like anxiety and depression. So what does that mean for you if you're someone who's having trouble with this in America? It may mean creating systemic changes at your job, like bringing these things to light and having conversations with the people who are able to make decisions that could impact this, because they want more productive workers too, and you're going to be more productive if you're taking care of yourself. If you're someone who owns a company or has managing capabilities, it could be being the person to implement these things and put them in place so that people have agency over their lives. It could be like me, just completely leaving that bullshit corporate America 9-to-5 situation and finding a path that works for you. So for me, it's working from home, doing what I love in a way that's much more sustainable, and I actually make more money doing it too. When I listen to my body, when I understand what's good for me, I can create better environments for myself and the people that I'm working with. And while that might not be the easiest path, it is still a path that exists. You have options, but first it might start with really reconnecting that disconnect that currently exists between your mind and your body, listening to what it is that it needs and letting yourself indulge in those moments.